Scream Factory gives us the Funhouse Massacre on Blu-ray. Kind of a mixed bag for me. I think I expected maybe a little bit more than maybe I should have. For starters, you'll notice that it does say that Robert Englund is in this film, but he's really only in it long enough to kind of just say he's in it, I guess, kind of give him a name to help sell the film. Although if you are into horror films and watch a lot of the classics, you'll recognize the people in this. Clint Howard's in it. There's a few other people, like the guy from Children of the Corn and stuff. Like was it Mordecai? I don't know. The redheaded guy, whatever his name was. He's in here, and there's a few other ones. At least I hope that's in it. I look pretty stupid right now. But it's okay for what it was. I will say this, the plot is kind of simple. There's a bunch of lunatics that's in a nut house at the start of it, and they get bailed out. I ain't going to spoil how they get bailed out, but they get out of the nut house. The next thing you know, they've all took up inside this fun house around Halloween, where everybody's going to the fun house, and they're killing people off, but most people there don't realize what's going on. They think it's part of the show, so it's kind of interesting, but it seems to kind of drag on a little bit. It looks good. Like, I will say, this looks really, really good. Good colors, good settings, all that good stuff. It's got great gore. The gore is the best thing about this one, actually. The gore is what, if you're into gore, then you'll want to see it just for that. But the story and stuff seems a little thin to me. The characters, like, maybe it's not one of those where we're supposed to really care too much about, like, all of our characters, but you don't really care for any of them. They kind of introduce, these one group of people, and then there's a cop, and you find out more about the cop's past, and then she's got a buddy, and it's just, they're there, but they're really not doing nothing to make you care about them. And since the gore is good, that's basically all you're wanting to see. But nonetheless, the film looks good. It looks real good, even though it isn't that good. There's the disc there, and it is one of those that comes with a nice reversible cover. Reversible cover has Robert Englund front and center, which is kind of false advertising. Maybe that's why they put it on the reverse side. It really felt like I don't really know where they got this one. Like, I don't know if this was just some indie film they picked up, or if this was something from Chiller or something. Maybe it was on Chiller or something. They got it from there because they do stuff like that, or sci-fi or something. It kind of feels like one of those sci-fi or Chiller films in a way, which may turn some of you off by saying that, but the CGI isn't there. It does look like it's practical gore effects, and for the most part, and then that's good. We do have audio commentary with the director and Palmer. The director Andy Palmer, excuse me. The director Andy Palmer. Cast, video diaries, theatrical trailer. So it's not really bare bone. You get some good stuff there. This killer here, he's kind of like maybe the highlight of it. Him and maybe the kind of Harley Quinn ripoff we have in the film, but this guy is a professional wrestler, and it's interesting how he gets that mask. So like I said, it's got some fun parts, but it was a little disappointing. I expected more. I thought I'd get more Robert Englund than I got, and I thought maybe I'd be more invested in it than I actually ended up being. So it's something that's okay, but it's probably not going to be as good as maybe a lot of you hoped it would be. But that is the Funhouse Massacre from Scream Factory, and if you're a completist that wants all of them, you'll want to get it. If you want to try something different, maybe you want to get it, but just don't go into it expecting too much, because I'm afraid you're going to be probably a little bit disappointed.